Hello everybody, happy Friday, hope you're doing very well, and I'm filming this about an hour before the kickoff of Chelsea's first Premier League game of the season against Manchester City, no less, and I'm not really sure how I feel. I don't know what's going on. I think it's because we're about 2 seasons in now to the sort of chaos that is Chelsea 3.0, and the fact that it is against Manchester City, we're not really expected to win the game, and maybe even not even expected to get anything from the game. But if you were to ask any supporter of any team in the Premier League, when would you rather play Manchester City? They'd probably say first game of the season. And if you can do it at home, that's probably the best. So right now, this is as good as it's going to get. When it comes down to editing this video, I will probably know the full-time result. So I'll either be exceptionally pleased, probably pretty pleased still if it's a draw, and also then if it's a loss, as long as it's not a heavy loss, I'm not going to be that upset. We'll see what happens. I've seen the starting lineup, looks good. Just have to see what happens. Anyway, ignoring that, I have a shirt to open up, and it comes in a box, but it's not a boxed shirt. You'll see why it looks like this once I do it. On the front, it has a date of the 25th of March, so you can see how long I've had this one knocking around. Also, there's some stuff going on in the background. Might give you an idea what's going on with the theme. So, shall we just get it open? And yeah, it should be a cool shirt, this is. I was quite pleased when I saw it available to buy. Da-da-da-da. Let's go, come on. I'm making a mess out of this. Here it is. Can you see what it says? Secret Shirt Co. Yeah, so this is a place that typically would do mystery boxes, but they have a vault section, which you can go and just buy shirts directly, and that's what I've done on this occasion. So I do know what's inside, unless it's gone wrong then, but you know, it should be fine. Right, okay then. I need some scissors because, well, I mean, who cares at the end of the day if I destroy the box, but let's go, let's go, right then. So, should we do what we used to do on the mystery boxes? There it is. Oh, there goes something on the floor. Okay, then 1 second. Well, that's just literally a calling card saying thank you for buying. Ooh, nothing else. Okay then. There is the shirt. Very cool, interesting. You've got the manufacturer going on. And there is the sort of other side of it. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of graphics. So let's get it open and see what it looks like entirely. Throw that aside. And we have the rear of the shirt. Okay then, so it's a white primary coloured shirt, but it has some detailing on the bottom there. If I roll it up a little bit, and that gives it a little bit easier for you to figure out what's going on. Interesting. So we've got a man sliding on his knees and a bowling. Now let's, what else we've got on the back of there? We've also got a little bit of a detailing on the back of the neck. And if we bring it around to the front, you'll see that that particular design has continued much more on the front. You've got a lot more different graphics and symbols. Very, very cool. Just have a little bit of a closer look at it. There you go. Up and down, and at the bottom. Now, does anybody recognize who that particular club is? You might have an idea whereabouts in the world it's from because the shield and the crest do look pretty similar. Of course, you have the manufacturer. Is there anything on there that sort of suggests anything? Nope. But it's a medium. It's a medium in size, and on the inside, what have we got there? It's just simply 110. I wonder what that's all about. So there is the shirt. It's interesting. And then you have, well, you've got this navy color scheme with the graphics, and then you have the sponsor, which is in, I don't know, like a reddy orange color. Apart from that, it's pretty cool. And of course, yeah, it fits in a little bit with the stuff that you see behind. So if you let me dress mannequin, I'll come back to you and explain to you what's going on with this shirt. Okay then, so there is a shirt, and as I've moved out of the way briefly, you can see all 4 shirts sort of in sequence. And you can see that there's a little bit of a common theme going on there, mainly with the white body and the darker colour scheme. The other 3 are more black in colour, where this is navy. but it still looks similar. So that's pretty cool. And that's pretty much the reason why I picked it up. Well, partly because individually the shirt looks good, but also I like how it goes together with those other 3 shirts, which are some of my favorite shirts in the collection. But who is this mysterious club? It is Talleres de Cordoba. Yes, this is their anniversary shirt from last year, 2023. It's like a limited shirt, but who knows what number it is, so you wouldn't have been able to make the video that I released on Tuesday. Bought from Secret Shirt Co, as I suggested, with the giant box, and this one cost me £44.99. Bought all the way back in March, so it's definitely had some time to marinate on my shelves. Now, they actually still, surprisingly, have mediums and large available to buy, which, to be honest, I think that's all they had. The retail price is $49.99, so I must have had 10% off. So if you like what this shirt looks, yeah, you can get it from Secret Shirt Co. Now, the club is based in the city of Cordoba, which is in pretty much central Argentina. Yes, it's another Argentinian club there. Now, they currently play in the Primera Division, the top division, and currently sit in 7th place, having only lost once in 10 games, but they've drawn quite a few. So, you know, maybe they just need to convert some draws into wins, and they'll find themselves getting towards the top. Last season, they were actually runners-up, just behind, a little bit behind River Plate, who obviously are not, surprised to win the league. So, you know, finishing second is decent. However, the club's actually never won the title. So if there's any time to do it, it seems like now they've got to take advantage of that. The main rivals are Belgrano, who actually I would love some of their shirts because their shirt releases are usually quite jazzy, quite interesting and colourful. So yeah, I always try to keep my eyes open for them, but I don't think I've ever seen them for sale in the UK. So the shirt is manufactured by Jivova. I'm slowly getting more and more of those in my collection. I want to say I'm on 5, 6 now, possibly something like that. So the shirt was released celebrating 110 years of the club's existence. It's the reason why it says 110 on the back, on inside of the collar there, and also on the front there you've got 1913 all the way through to 2023. And you can probably guess what all of these sort of images and symbols refer to. It's obviously key moments and elements of the club's entire history. I think the railway line there suggests that they were the club was founded by, I think they were railway workers, and that's what they were started off as. I'm pretty sure that's what it was when I was doing some research. So I love a shirt like that, just really sort of promotes and celebrates the history of the club from the beginning all the way up until the present day. The shirt was actually worn in a game, or at least one game, against Banfield, which is another team that I would like a shirt for, just because I think the name sounds amazing. Banfield, there's something about that. That game actually finished 0-0. How exciting, but it was worn in a match. For the current season, they have switched from Jivova, and they are now with Le Coq Sportif, who did that amazing thing for Nice. But I will say that I think all of the shirts have had a downgrade since the season before. Obviously, you may not think so, but I think when you compare them all together, I'm certainly pleased I'd pick up this one compared to any other one. I think that's certainly how I'd go. And then down the side here, you've got, I think, sort of different iterations of the club crest or historical parts of it. So there's definitely a lot of stuff going on, and it's one of those ones where if you were a supporter of the club, there'd be enough stuff there that you would probably recognize. I'm pleased with it. I think I've got like 10 Argentinian clubs now. It's a decent number, but I would like to add so many more. And of course, their top divisions like 22, 24 teams big or something like that. So there's definitely plenty more to go. So there we go. Pretty good. 4 shirts that I can sort of almost look together. And what do you think about this bit being red or orange? Do you think that should have been the same color, similar to the AT&T logo in the Club America shirt? Because obviously that one hides quite nicely inside the body, whereas this one obviously stands out. Is it good that you don't think that that's also part of the history and it's separate? Or would you rather it to be the same colour? don't really know how I feel, to be honest. Don't know. I don't think, for me personally, I wouldn't really care either way. So yeah, that's just it. So that's it. Yeah, that's all I can really say. I've got actually another shirt to open. I did buy another one recently, and I've got 2 more arriving as well. So don't worry, we're not going to run out. I think the next shirt I'm going to show you is a proper collector's shirt. It's not necessarily an expensive one, but I think it's one that will works well to be in a collection. So yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you have a great weekend ahead. I'm going to go and watch Chelsea play some football next, hopefully. And please, fingers crossed, I would be so happy with the win. And to be honest, I think everybody else would be preferring Chelsea to win over Man City. Or maybe that's just me trying to grasp at straws. Anyway, thank you as always for watching my videos. Really, really do appreciate that. And I will see you next week. Goodbye.